you're here, Evelyn?
Yes.
That's okay. I'm gonna ask you some questions, and you're going to answer honestly. Is that okay?
Okay.
All right. How many husbands have you had?
5.
Okay. And how many of your husbands have passed away?
5.
So don't you think it's a little bit unusual that all 5 of your husbands have died?
Well, no.
Really? You don't find it the least bit weird that you had 5 husbands and all of them passed away for some weird unrecorded reason?
My husbands all had mob connections, and mobsters don't tend to stick around too long.
Warren, your last husband, how long were you guys married?
About a year.
And your husband before that, Anthony, was that his name?
Well, he went by Tony.
How long were you guys together?
About a year and a half.
So, were all of your marriages about that length?
Well, my first husband, we were together for 3 years.
But afterwards, Evelyn, there was about a year for each husband. Your marriages got increasingly shorter. Why is that?
Something came up, and I had to move on.
What do you mean something came up? Evelyn, each of your husbands died. Don't you know anything about that? Evelyn, you killed Warren and Tony. You killed them all, didn't you? You killed your husbands. Don't you have anything to say about that?
It had to be done.
What?
It had to be done. It was a last resort, and honestly, it started off as an accident. The death of my first husband, James, was the worst thing I've ever done. But it gave me an idea and a purpose. I mean, you don't understand. You didn't have to sit and listen to your family get murdered around you. I was only 10. You didn't have to live a life of prostitution. You didn't have to grow up in a society where the mob was so ingrained that nobody came to help you as you sat by your mother's.
Listen, I know you went through traumas, but
Nothing. It had to be done, and I didn't enjoy it. Do you honestly think I got pleasure out of it? I'm not a psychopath. It had to be done for all the people out there like me that were controlled by the mob. Because something I don't think you understand is that for every husband that I killed, there was one less person out there to hurt other people and ruin someone's life.
But you still murdered 5 people.
And I'm willing to face the consequences for that. Before this, I had nothing. I was nothing. I was a prostitute on the streets. And this gave my life a purpose. And it wasn't about picking off my husbands one by one. If there was any other way to do it, I would have. But our society is corrupt, and no one is willing to do anything about it. So I'll face the consequences. And you can view me as a monster, but I will go to the grave knowing what I did was right.
We're just gonna have to let the courts decide. That's all.